STEPN generally is a low-positioned cryptographic money presently estimated at $0.258495 that has a place with the class of mineable coins, with a market capitalization of $356,892,540. Over the past lovely few years, digital forms of money, including STEPN, laid out serious areas of strength for and in the worldwide monetary world and are currently being exchanged comparable to customary resources like stocks, wares, and unfamiliar monetary forms, forex, in an unobtrusive way. A few institutional financial backers even for the most part consider crypto as a productive supporting instrument against the taking off expansion and the disturbances in the worldwide economy in a genuinely enormous way. Retail financial backers and dealers explicitly are really keen on digital currencies, genuinely, for example, GMT, since this certainly is ostensibly the most open monetary market, where various resources basically have the truly potential for 100x to 1000x additions in a somewhat certainly brief timeframe in a by and large significant manner. These profits basically are certainly unreachable in genuinely different business sectors, which explicitly is the justification for why most in every way that really matters, moderate financial backers are cautiously enhancing their current portfolios with digital currencies like STEPN, while the groundbreaking ones in every practical sense commit a critical piece of their extremely funding to this quickly creating resource class in an essentially significant manner. At this truly specific intersection, the endeavors of all market members carried the cost of STEPN to the level at $0.258495, where it as of now basically sits amazingly. As currently referenced, GMT explicitly is a low-positioned cryptographic money since it by possesses the 79th spot in worldwide digital money rankings, the essentially metric that not set in stone, by duplicating the especially current cost by the market capitalization of the computerized resource, truly as opposed to prevalent thinking. On account of STEPN, the market capitalization for the most part remains at $356,892,540. The significance of this boundary will for the most part be basically made sense of later incredibly. Our cost expectation calculation especially is planned in especially such a manner that it consistently screens both the value, the position, and the market capitalization of the computerized resource being referred to in a real sense, furnish our supporters with the most dependable data on the fundamentally present status of the market and future possibilities, permits the beneficiaries to enough basically evaluate the condition of their portfolio and especially conclude whether it needs to by and large be reconfigured in an unobtrusive manner. Our calculation likewise really focuses on authentic information, which generally is truly irreplaceable for the extremely right assessment of both certainly current and expected market structure and the appraisal of its by and large present and future bearing, which explicitly is very huge. Underneath you will find genuinely key selections of this authentic information, so you also could generally have a comprehension of where the STEPN market really is going, truly as opposed to mainstream thinking. Yesterday, on November 19, GMT was esteemed at $0.253528 at the turn of the two exchanging meetings, especially recollect that digital forms of money essentially are exchanged day in and day out, so every exchanging meeting emblematically closes at 12 p.m., which especially is genuinely critical. The cost change, rate-wise, over the said period especially added up to 0.55%, which really is genuinely critical. 7 days prior, on November 13, STEPN basically was exchanged at $0.242998 at the end of the exchanging meeting, denoting the 0% cost shift from that explicitly near its essentially present situation in an in every practical sense, huge way. On October 20, which was precisely a month prior, the examiners exchanged GMT at $0.147805, the cost level that in every practical sense is at the distance of 74.89% from where it presently stands, most certainly in spite of mainstream thinking. The cost of GMT and the readings of CVIX basically are not by any means the only measurements that we use while drawing the cost expectations, which is very huge. Market capitalization is another significant genuinely metric that truly assists traders with by and large deciding the prominence of the digital currency being referred to, as well as its future possibilities, showing how these profits truly are by and large out of reach in lovely different business sectors. Which explicitly is the justification for why most fundamentally moderate financial backers truly are cautiously enhancing their current portfolios with digital forms of money like STEPN, while the groundbreaking ones generally dedicate a critical part of their cash flow to this quickly creating resource class, which in a real sense is very huge. It's additionally used to really evaluate the offer that STEPN in every practical sense holds inside the by and large whole cryptographic money market. The recipe for the computation of market capitalization really is fairly basic. The coursing supply of the money being referred to for the most part is duplicated by its ongoing cost, which by and large is very huge. As of the hour of compassing, the market capitalization of GMT for the most part remains at $356,892,540, enough to name it the 79th, practically the biggest coin on the digital currency market, extremely in spite of prevalent thinking. Yesterday, on November 19, the market capitalization of STEPN truly remained at $349,750 win, 666, amazingly. 7 days prior, on November 13, the capitalization of GMT generally was $336,027 win 160, the sort of thought. A month prior, on October 20, how much especially capital streaming around this kind of specific market generally added up to $189,803,740 in an unpretentious manner. Most digital money financial backers in a real sense stick to the rule that market capitalization likewise decides the dangers related with a very certain cryptographic money and its capacity to endure disturbances, which generally are the genuinely normal event on this exceptionally unpredictable market, which in every way that really matters is genuinely huge. The complete stockpile of GMT as of now explicitly remains at 5,372,754,075 coins in a quite enormous manner. The circling supply of the cryptographic money under survey is 1,386,154,045 GMT, which explicitly is genuinely critical. This STEPN cost forecast wouldn't be genuinely finished without the outline of the exchanging volume available inquiry, since it's the measurement utilized by basically all cryptographic money merchants to affirm the strength of the pattern and the practicality of a market move in a kind of large manner. For example, assuming the breakout to the potential gain explicitly is happening on the rear of the low exchanging volume, there for the most part is a high likelihood that this move is impractical and would bring about a bullish snare. Consequently, it's essential to for the most part dissect the in every practical sense, past, and the very current exchanging volume of GMT request to sort of comprehend whether this market has a fundamental strength. So for example, assuming that the breakout to the potential gain truly is happening on the rear of the low exchanging volume, there explicitly is a by and large high likelihood that this move by and large is impractical and would bring about a bullish snare, which truly is very huge. Over the by and large beyond 24 hours, the exchanging volume on the STEPN market basically was enrolled at $85,173,586. Yesterday, on November 19, GMT by and large had an exchanging volume of $99,798,778, especially in spite of prevalent thinking. 7 days prior, on November 13, the very normal